Good evening and welcome in. Blood is still rushing, minds are blown, and heart bills are still being popped. But after it is all said and done, the dust has settled, and not often you want to say this, but the Saints are very much looking forward to a winter trip to Minnesota. Let's show you how they got there. Drew getting the hips going and getting loose, and the man would need every roll because today he was busy. Jumped to the fourth, Saints by 12 until Cam locks in a laser to Greg Olsen, who was playing in two different size shoes because one foot was too swollen. Playoff football in a nutshell. Then Breeze outside the pocket and money, Michael Thomas. 8 catches, 131 yards, and, well, one nightmarish stare. This is when we thought it was done. Kamara. And when the boys start posing like they did after this score, the director starts yelling, close and wrap it up. Somebody forgot to tell the Panthers that. Less than a minute later, Christian McCaffrey on an option route that brings a smile to Dalford Jones's face. Right back to a 5-point game. Last chance for Carolina, 4th and 23. And how about this for a lullaby? Good night. Gang sack 31-26. And afterwards, in the locker room, raise your hand if you saw this celebration coming.
I mean, you learn from it. You know, every experience is, you know, there are things to learn from, both positive and negative. You know, we're going to look at the film. And right now we're going to enjoy this one, you know, and I'll worry about that tomorrow when we look at the film. We will correct the mistakes of this game and then, you know, move on to Minnesota tomorrow.
You know, Antonio Brown got so much grief for going, you know, Facebook Live in the postseason last year.
Right.
But when you got Kamara and you got Sean Payton going crazy and stuff, that is when we need it. This is the 21st century that we need to use that for. Do you see that from Sean Payton coming?
That was awesome. I didn't see it coming, but I saw him working his shoulders.
I don't think he saw it coming.
Working his shoulders, man. I see you, Sean. All right.
He's doing his thing, man. And on to Minnesota, where that's a tough matchup and a tough place. Well. Be glad that it's not outside. Obviously, they had the dome before, but obviously that weather. So it helps the Saints in that regard, but that is a tough defense and a tough place to play.
And we lost to Minnesota earlier in the season.
Funny enough, you go back week 1, a team that you lost to start the year, you get another chance to hopefully not end your year at that same place. So we're looking forward to it.
Saints are a different team.
Very much so. I mean, you had AP back then, and all the storylines are complete. Kamara was, nobody knew about him. Everything is going to be completely different, and a good chance to show how much things have changed.
All right, we'll be keeping an eye on them.